CO, Halito, what up, cuz?
What's going on with your family?
Just glad to be back. We had a good Carnival Mardi Gras vacation. So we back. We back.
Yeah, we back in live effect. It came and going too fast.
Yeah, we're gonna have some people come on in. I'm gonna show the
Right.
disclaimer just so it can be on there. Got our
Right.
disclaimer up for anything that we discuss. All right, so I'm gonna pass the talking stick. Uh, I'm gonna be in and out, but I'm gonna pass the talking stick. You had some things you wanted to share. Peace to everybody in the chat. Peace to everybody observing. That's not in the chat.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't I don't know what happened, but you talking about login and everything. I can't even see the comments or nothing. That's crazy. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, that's real crazy. I can't even see the comments. Yeah. They had people that came up already on the comment.
No, they just in the building.
Okay.
Everybody don't comment. Peace to everybody in the
Okay.
chat. I'm passing the talking stick. I'll be back in and out.
Okay. I guess this is gonna be a short one. But yeah, Hensei, what's going on, family? Um, you know, I was tagged to a TikTok, right? And people people are they are so they're slow when it comes to certain things, right? And it's like they those those who are of the so-called tribal community on TikTok, those who supposed to be of the five civilized tribes or whatever, right? They are so fixed on saying what my people are and what they are not. I just can't get it dealing with the sake of me. I really can't. You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to pull up old documents that don't even much have nothing to do with my family or my cousin, and yet my cousin actually was working with the FBI in the Department of Justice because someone was using our family tribal name in order to defame other people and get money from them. And they thinking that's dealing with my cousin, and it's not. You know what I'm saying? And it's so much hatred that's going on towards the dark skinned American Aborigine or American Indians or American natives. You know what I'm saying? it's a shame that they don't even much come from the doggone southeast, and they're trying to say, oh, the Yamasi is extinct and everything. Like, you know, how we extinct when you see us here, and then we show you congressional records to show that we are here, and you know, they lie and said that, oh, the Yamasi was destroyed in 1718. Well, if that was the case, then why is it that the same people who said that we was extinct was saying in the 1720s that, oh, we found the Yamasi. In the 1730s, oh, we saw the Yamasi. In the 1740s, oh, we saw the Yamasi. 1750, so forth and so on. Even when it goes to the Gullah War, oh, we saw the Yamasi. Uh, First Seminole War, we saw the Yamasi. Second, third, but yet, how you get to see us after we supposed to be extinct? That don't make no sense. But y'all keep on fighting and fighting, and when we show y'all that there were Negro Indians in the Southeast when the Castilians pulled up, when the French pulled up, when the Dutch pulled up, when the British pulled up, when the Germans pulled up. But y'all act like y'all got a problem. It, you know, my thing is this, right? Dealing with the Virginia slave laws in the 1600s, and then you have the South Carolina slave laws in 1740. How in the world you clump American Indians in with Negroes if they didn't fucking look like it? Make that shit make fucking sense. They want you to be from Africa so bad. Nobody didn't say that there was not any admixtures after the 1700s. But see, y'all got this sick infatuation with the Atlantic slave trade, but yet y'all don't even much talk about the connections of the oceanic connections with the tribal people from this continent and across the Great Pond. That was before the so-called transatlantic slave trade. And before the transatlantic slave trade, when Christopher Columbus did the American trade, slave trade, in 1493 to 1495, when they was taking Aborigines from the adjoining islands of North America, from Haiti, and from what became known as the Dominican Republic, right? And bringing them to Castile, which now became known as Spain, and it was being sold on the auction block as Negroes. As Negroes on the auction block. And then you had his partners in them that came later in the 1520s, the 1540s, and the 1560s, dealing with De Soto and the Paso de Leon, and they taking people over there to Spain, and they're being sold as Negroes on the auction block in Spain. And this was before the transatlantic slave trade even happened. So now you gotta ask the question: how was they classified as Negroes being sold in Spain before the transatlantic slave trade? Make that make sense. When there's records that shows where the Indians in the Southeast was called Negroes while they was on the plantation working, because that was the first working force and working class to work the plantations before they even thought about going to get those from Guinea, which was dealing with the part of what is now become known as West Africa. But these Indians of the Southeast were labeled as Negro Indians. We showed that on the podcast last year. But yet, y'all not astute enough to know that there's no way come hell to high water that the Southeastern natives were Negroes in population, and then only a small percentage of the transatlantic slave trade had brought small numbers of cluster of Africans here when the rest went down there to South America. We have it on the record where the Indians that was reclassified as Negroes and mulattoes in the 1700s and the 1800s. It don't make no sense. But y'all get a little super welfare check from the United States government because you federally recognized and you became a GI, which is a government Indian. You don't own your land, but yet the Negro Indians own their land because we got land patents. You can't do nothing on your land unless you get documentation or the okay from the Department of Land Management. But when you go back and you look at what happened dealing with the 1500s and back when we was having little scrimmage wars and all that there, your people looked at this like all the rest of the Negroes down here. But now, because you got inbred in, right? Or you got amalgamated in with people of the Irish and the who else? English and whoever else to make you fair skinned. You think you bright, white, and right. It don't make any sense. The boarding schools really fucked y'all up because it taught y'all racism. They really taught y'all racism. That never was like that until European contact. Well, you actually had some other tribes that was like that, saying that they was going to kill the snakes and everything because they call them the black snakes. Now that could have been racially motivated, dealing with the skin. You know what I'm saying? But yet, how could you have the medicine wheel with all the colors in it, but y'all have a problem with dark skin or Negro Indians, as they called us in the Spanish records and the French records? What's the problem? What did we do y'all for y'all to have that much disdain and hate for us? Huh? What did we do y'all? What's the problem? Let's talk about it. Y'all don't want to talk about right before the 1890s and stuff, how the Creek Nation was ran by Negroes. That's in y'all documentation that the nation was ran by Negroes. Now these Negroes became known as freemen. Like, come on, man, y'all need to stop playing. Y'all need to stop that hate game because guess what? As quiet as a little kept, you see how things going on across that water with the United States dealing with Israel and all the rest of that stuff. Guess what? When things go to popping off over here, y'all gonna need us. Y'all gonna need all that hate that y'all doing. Y'all gonna need us because what about if them good old boys with them red hats and them start coming at y'all? What y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna really look towards for the black eagle to come and save y'all. That's what's gonna happen. Y'all gonna be looking for that black eagle. But y'all don't listen to prophecy. Y'all don't listen to prophecy at all. We don't need your culture. We don't have the desire to have your culture because we have our own. We don't want your fried bread because we got cornbread. We got cornbread, not no flat bread or no fucking tortillas. We didn't need that shit. Now, either y'all go stop with the racist bullshit or we just can fucking get it on. That part. If y'all want to go back to when y'all was invading the Southeast and y'all want to do it, let's fucking do it. Let's fucking do it. Let's go back to the motherfucking 1812s. Let's go back to the motherfucking red sticks and white stick fucking civil war. If y'all want to do that shit, let's fucking get it on. Let's do this shit. Because we try to be peaceful with you motherfuckers. Y'all don't want to be peaceful. We're trying to show y'all mercy instead of fucking vengeance. Y'all don't want peace. You don't know our fucking family and you don't know our fucking bloodline. And if that motherfucking red stick and white stick won't jump off, the whole fucking United States will be in a motherfucking turmoil. Because when these YNs and them find out about their bloodline and their culture and their heritage, y'all gonna be in the motherfucking world of trouble. Y'all gonna be in the world of trouble. There's no way that the United States government is going to be able to contain it if a motherfucking war was to break out over here. And it's going to be worse than the motherfucking 1500s. I'm telling you what the fuck I see. But y'all don't want to listen. But how they say it's always a warning before the fucking destruction. It's a warning before the destruction. Y'all have the audacity to call your white father and say, oh, get rid of the records. They're trying to steal our bloodline. Nobody can steal your fucking bloodline, dumbass. People don't even much know who the fuck you are to try to steal your fucking bloodline. That's how stupid y'all are. Oh, the transatlantic slave trade. That's the only thing y'all can deal with? Like life ain't started before the fucking transatlantic slave trade. I got old tribal stories that show that we didn't only was commuting going from North America to South America, but we also was going across that water too. But y'all not ready for that type of information because y'all too ignorant because you want to be on some racist bullshit. Just like I was talking about the prophecy of the black eagle, one motherfucker said, "Oh, I don't know nothing about that." Cause bitch, you ain't gonna talk to your fucking elders. That ancient prophecy when they said that the black eagle would go and save the red eagle from the white eagle. Don't take my word for it. Go look it up. But y'all so infatuated. Even Russell Means, man, he walked the red road, said it on a YouTube video a couple of years back. Where our dark skinned brothers and sisters who are natives on Christopher Columbus Day. Huh? Y'all act like we the only ones that got admixtures and that y'all so fucking pure. If you pure, you're fucking inbred. Ain't nobody pure on this continent of North America. That's why y'all don't want to do no motherfucking DNA test. But yet you tell us to do it. Y'all ask us to do it. But y'all don't want to do it. But you ain't got to do it. You got people with certain names to show that they're motherfucking Irish. Like McQueen and shit. Huh? Let's talk about it. How is it that we got the admixtures of the Africans, but we treat y'all right? We hospitable people. But yet y'all got the white side and y'all just as evil as them. Y'all just as evil as them. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Isn't that something? We help everybody. And this is what we get in return? In return, this is what we get. Call and response, created of rhythm and blues and gospel and rap. We don't tell y'all to stop rapping. We don't tell y'all to stop rapping. We want y'all to embrace hip hop culture. But y'all got a problem with us. You want our culture, but yet we can't be who we are. And then for those who want to talk about the Mardi Gras Indians, how the hell y'all gonna speak on that and talk about the slaves was running away to y'all? Y'all motherfuckers ain't in no fucking Louisiana. That was for the tribes that was in the surrounding area of Louisiana, especially around New Orleans. I know the story. How the fuck niggas go hide a bunch of light skinned motherfuckers? Tell me that. Tell me that. Show me that. Those Seminoles that you see today could not have been the Seminoles of the 1700s and the 1800s if the Yamasee in them and the Africans in them went to go hide amongst them. There's no fucking way they could look like that like they look today. Even the general, Andrew Jackson, got a letter from the man that was under him, and he said, "This is not an Indian wall, this is a Negro wall." So that lets you know that the word Indian and Negro was interchangeable. Don't take my word for it. Go read the document when it says that you couldn't tell the Indian from the Negro. Go read it. Go read it. Go read it. And then y'all had the audacity to talk about, oh, the Yamasee participated in the slave trade. Guess what? It was not the whole nation, motherfucker. Because if you would have sat down and talked to a real motherfucking Yamasee, instead of being a bunch of racist assholes, y'all would have got the story. Y'all would have known who did it and why it was being done. Because all the villages of the Confederation did not participate in the fucking slave trade. And I put it like that. That racist bullshit. If you want to be racist, we gonna get there with you. But guess what? Before it's all over with, motherfuckers, y'all gonna need us. Before it's all over, y'all gonna need us. Just like they went to kicking y'all ass off the reservation in 1950 with another fucking Indian Removal Act in 1950 and started putting y'all in the urban areas amongst the Negroes. Huh? But y'all got a problem with us. Why they put y'all in the urban areas with the Negroes in 1950? Look it up. There was another Indian Removal Act in 1950. Don't take my word for it. Look it up. How they was able to put you in the urban areas when the niggas was already in the urban area? So y'all had to come and live amongst us. And we didn't have no fucking problems with y'all. None. None. Y'all the ones that went to Capitol Hill and told what was being done on the reservations with y'all government and how y'all was being misused and mistreated. And then that's when y'all came out, and that's when Lyndon B. Johnson added y'all to the doggone Civil Rights Act of motherfucking 1968. He includes y'all in with us. But y'all got a problem with us knowing who we are? You think grandma and them will make motherfucking pine medicine? I never heard of an African making pine medicine. Never. No matter what tribe it was. But see, y'all don't know about pine medicine. You probably know about as turpentine. Huh? My grandmother know how to make turpentine. Her daughters, her granddaughters know how to make turpentine. Y'all not even much amongst the pine to make that. Come on, man. Come on, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Really. Y'all wasn't even much made citizens of the United States yet until motherfucking 1924. That was after the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendment, which became known as the War Amendment, dealing with the Civil War. Y'all couldn't even much vote, even though they made you a citizen in 1924. You still couldn't vote until 1968. But y'all got a problem with us. That's the problem. We accept motherfuckers too much. We accept motherfuckers too much because we always look at the good or the potential good in them. Even when they be racist towards us, we still trying to give them a benefit of the doubt because our heart is good. Y'all think there was hanging Africans in the 1900s? There wasn't hanging no Africans in the 1900s. There was hanging black Indians in the 1900s. You know why? Because just like what my grandmother said, when you call yourself black, you didn't have no problem. But when you knew you was an Indian and you knew you owned land, it was a fucking problem. It was a problem because the black Indians got treated worse than the so-called Afro American or colored person. And this is why the elders in there wasn't speaking because they was afraid what the fuck might happen to a family member. But oh, guess what, motherfuckers? That day is no longer more. It's no more. It's no fucking more. It's no fucking more. Bitch, play with my fucking bloodline. Play with my bloodline. This is gonna be fucking war. And I'm letting y'all fucking know that now. You can take it how you fucking feel. You bitch you. And that's in my New Orleans voice. You're not gonna play with my grandmother. You're not gonna play with my grandfather. You're not gonna play with my mother. You're not gonna play with my father. You're not gonna play with anybody in my fucking family. Immediate family or extended family. Y'all not gonna play with my family. It's always warning before the fucking destruction. You got your own family in them. When they find out you family, oh, we've been talking all crazy to our family and all that there. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't know where your blood is running at in the veins of people in North America. That's why shit ain't really popped off yet. Because some of y'all probably be related to motherfuckers. But if y'all keep on with that stupid ass behavior, then fuck it. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. On some real shit. Every time we give y'all a pass, y'all kick us in the ass. How long that how long that's gonna keep on going? How long? How long? We tell you who we are. You don't want to hear. We show you what the pale face in them say. So show the documents. And then when we say you still don't want it. So fuck damn if we do and damn if we don't. Fuck you. And I said what the motherfucker I said. If peace resonate with you, then we'll roll with you. But if you're on that stupid shit, fuck you. Fuck you and your colonized white daddy. I said it. So that's all that you're doing. Well, have the audacity to call people webos and abos and all that there. But when the science turned out that y'all came from across that water, y'all get quiet like a fucking mouse. Y'all came over as a war machine. And the people in them still overlook the motherfucking wars and say, you know what? We gonna become the brother of the big pipe. We gonna do ceremony instead of y'all being all up in the war and won't fight all the fucking time when there's no need to be fighting. This land is big enough for every motherfucking body. That's why they had the fucking song. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Islands to the Redwood Forest to the Gooseberry Waters. This land was made for you and me. All natives don't look alike. They come in all different kind of motherfucking shades, hair in different textures. Y'all keep on looking at people with fucking lookology. Oh, you look like an African. Oh, you look like an African. But motherfucker, the Africans don't even fucking look like an African. You dumb motherfucker. And yes, I'm on a motherfucking peaceful rage. Because I'm speaking about peace because y'all on that bullshit. Why all the motherfucking natives don't look alike over here? Huh? Huh? Do all the natives over here look alike? Do all the natives got slanted motherfucking eyes? Huh? Do they? Do they all have hollow hair? Huh? Come on, let's talk about it. There are many different kind of phenotypes over here in North America and even in ancient Americas. From North America to Central America to South America, different phenotypes. Same way over there in Africa. Same way over there in China. Same way in fucking India. Same way in Europe. Huh? All Europeans don't look alike. Come on, man. Stop that bullshit. Because we have the same skin tone as an African, that would make you an African. Well, tell that to the motherfucking German archaeologists and anthropologists in them that wrote about how you had the Negro de Terra, which is the Negro of the land over here, and then you had the Negro de Guinea, dealing with the Negroes of Africa. They knew the difference because they had a chronologist, or what they call it, chronologist, the people that deal with the cranial, dealing with the cranial of the head, craniologist. There you go, craniologist. They knew. They even wrote how they found Negro bones in the mounds. But y'all got a problem with that. When them Europeans ask y'all ass who built the mounds, oh, we don't know who built it. It is on record too, on video. Oh, we don't know who built the mounds. We don't know who built the mounds. Was that your people? No, that was my people. My people didn't build the mounds. There's no ass whipping. There's no hanging that can make a person be or to have amnesia of who they are. Greetings. Greetings. Y'all don't like dealing with the movie Roots, but Roots shows you something, but y'all couldn't get it. When they had them Negroes on the plantation and Fittler had Kunta Kinte, he said, what you see here is a Guinea man from Africa. Y'all have never saw a Guinea man before. Well, if these people supposed to be Africans, why the fuck is he talking to an African about Africans if they were supposed to be from Africa? Turn that shit out. They're up there looking at Kunta like, where he from? Right? Fellas say he's from Africa. He's a Guinea man. That right there let you know that Africa didn't only ones that had Negroes, because they had Negroes in the Americas. And it's been documented. It's been documented. But y'all don't want to see that. Y'all was stupid low to call the United States government and say, stop showing the records. Stop showing the records. Motherfuckers, in order for that to happen, that means you gotta talk to the genealogy department of the United States. And guess what? That ain't gonna happen. Because as long as they got the motherfucking US census to where it showed in the 1830s, 1840s, 1850s, 1860s, 1870s, 1880s, 1890s, that they was labeling people who were not on the reservation, they labeled them as mulattoes or free people of color. Then when you get to 1910 and 1920, that's when they start calling the people mulattoes and free people of color and start calling them Negroes or black. And this was before motherfucking Walter Plecker. That was before Walter Plecker of Virginia. The United States was already doing that. But the Department of Commerce, because that's what the U.S. Census is under, the Department of Commerce. But let's fucking talk about it. Huh? Even on the slave records, they got it to where this was a Negro Indian from this nation or that nation, right? Y'all keep on forgetting that slavery was a motherfucking business. You don't think these people did a motherfucking inventory? An inventory to say what they had and where they came from? One plantation to show you that, that's down here in Louisiana, it is called motherfucking, what? The Whitney Plantation? Huh? The Whitney Plantation kept superb records. Also, the Nottoway Plantation that burned down last year had a lot of fucking records about how they had Negro Indians. Y'all need to get y'all motherfucking act together. This go for every fucking body. This go for everybody. Here, you got a book that's called 500 Nations, right? And that was dealing with before the European contact, right? Now, the United States and them have 575 federal recognized tribes. And then certain states and them have state recognized tribes. But to show how fucked up y'all are, dealing with the Native American conference, right, or association, where you get the what they call it, NAIC, right, or NACI, or whatever the fuck it is, right? You got federal recognized tribes trying to shit on the state tribes. Oh, they're not federal recognized. They don't need to be in the association. Like, come on, man. Come on. Talk about it. Yeah, the Native American International Caucus, right? They had a meeting down here a few years ago when they came down here to New Orleans. And they had to do a vote because the federal recognized tribes didn't want the state tribes to be in the association. Yeah, the National Congress of American Indians, the NCAI, right? They were trying to outvote the doggone state recognized tribe. A matter of fact, let's see when they came to New Orleans. Um, y'all need to be ashamed of yourselves. National Conference. Yep. Matter of fact, let me see if I can see when they came down here. What's that? 2025? Oh, let's see. Pull it up. 'Cause it was in 2023. That's what it was. The National Congress of American Indians, the NCAI, held its 80th annual convention in Marketplace in New Orleans, Louisiana, from November the 20, the 12th through the 17th, 2003, at the Ernest N. Memorial Convention Center. This major gathering focused on tribal sovereignty, policy, and leadership elections, and for turning over 250 tribes in native youth in a large public marketplace. Key highlighted in the 2023 New Orleans Convention. And they had a vote. And guess what? The dude that's the president The dude that's the president of it, because they had a vote and he became the president again, he's from the Tunica Biloxi, down here in Louisiana in Moundsville. And when you look him up, if you didn't never saw him with no tribal regalia on you, I swear to God, he's just a regular nigga. He is the chief of the Tunica Biloxi. Let me see if I can find. Let's see if I can find him. Because he became the president of the NCAI at that time in 2023. Let me see if I can find him. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see something. I wish they had all the name of the presidents. Let's see. This is not him. You know what? Let me see something. The chief of the Tunica Biloxi Nation. The chief of the Tunica Biloxi Nation. All right, his name is Marshall Perret. Right? I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. And if you was to see him and everything, you'll swear to God, he a Negro. How do I turn? How do I turn the camera? God dog it. Let's see. Cousin Christina, you there? She said she could be in and out. Hello? Well, I'll spell the name for y'all. But y'all can go ahead and look it up on your own time. Um, his name is Marshall, and last name is spelled Pierite. You can look him up. Now, I don't know if he's still the current chief. Well, yeah, they have it, the current chief and the CEO of Tunica Legacy. So, yeah, he's still the current chief. But when you see a picture of him, you'll be like, that's a brother. Yeah, I'm going to say that's a brother. And I think he was the president at one time of the NC, right? Of the NCAI, if I'm not mistaken. You know, but yeah, but that's all. They need to stop their fucking racism, dude. That's some real shit. Because if that's what the fuck y'all want to do, let it be known. Don't be all on the internet. Make that shit known. If you want to be racist, make it known. I'd rather have an enemy that I see instead of hiding behind a motherfucking internet. Fuck. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. So however y'all want it, we'll get down with it. That's the only thing I'm saying. And with that, I'm finished for the night. Y'all have a good one.